And we are live, underway, quickly over towards ramp. Big barrel and dinked on up will be Tassus. He's down to 14 points of health, and we'll have to tuck towards that lower bomb site. So ramp control very quick as Big continue forward.
Oh, their pace is just continuous, isn't it? Xantares and Tabson going to remove the only threats. Nico yet to present his. Playing by the door. Shows himself, takes one. Quick trade out, but that does at least hinder the bomb by some time for that ramp player, Cadian, to maybe be relevant to this round, but it's going to be hard fought for. Xantares shuts that door and looks elsewhere. Oh, Tizian, yes, getting a little bit more attention than he's like, and this isn't stalling out, is it?
Problematic now for sure. Low HP on Tabson now becomes even more of an issue with that number slowly coming back towards Heroic's favor.
Oh, again, they didn't expect the door to reopen.
Oh, this is so sketchy, man. How do you throw a 4v2? Bomb was loose, you had full control of the site, and you've just waited until Heroic had enough time to whittle away 2 of your frags. Tabson's so low as well, a single bullet from Stowen.
Oh, we saw him.
Yep, needs to hit the shot though, Cadian aware of it. Oh, or not, great shot, Cadian caught. And suddenly it gets a whole lot harder for Stowen. Doesn't have the kit. Swings open the doors, hoping Keto would give him a freebie, but he's not to be. There's the jiggle, and that's the frag. Tabson makes that 16 HP, no issue. So he finds 2 kills with it. And Big Clan converting their pistol. It got a bit worrisome towards the middle of pop stages, but we can see that they'll go for the force buy here. Heroic not going to bow out of this one.
So the cores of these two teams have played on Nuke 3 times in their history, dating back into 2019. And I do believe, if I'm reading this correctly, Heroic have won Nuke every single time. You go back until September last year, Heroic won Nuke there. You trickle forward into November of last year, Heroic won Nuke there as well. And then since, they've only played it once with this roster in 2020. And that was in ESL Pro League. And it was a 16-14 victory for Heroic. So we've already had 2 16-14 maps here to kick off this series. Let's see if we can get 16-14 again. It wouldn't be Counter-Strike without all the rounds.
Of course, and I do hope, for Heroic's sake, that Vertigo performance stokes a little bit of the fires. It feels like they weren't playing the game that we expected. And Rush, server conditions, question mark?
It's looking pretty nice right now. It's kind of chilly down here. I'm actually lower right now. You can't see me, but it's a bit chilly. I did make an error in my HUD thing here, so I just need to...
An error?
Press backspace, press 4, and then save, and there you go. That's how I do my job.
Rush, do you think that we could maybe talk to the Vlads and see how we have it there, IEM New York 2020 online?
Sure.
With the, yeah, where it says EU group stage.
Correct.
Could we change it to EU elimination game?
Yes, that is in the technology.
I think we should probably do that.
Yeah, I can probably get that
Because it's
sorted.
GSLs and the groups have elimination games. Yeah, it makes sense.
I have to update all the time, but that's fine.
Well, look, I'm just coming up with suggestions here, so you don't have to love it.
It'll work,
All right, no worries. Anyway.
Cadian's only got himself the scout, and it is the yard hold for him to overcome against Galils and Flashbangs. I imagine both make it just the Galil. Okay, so he'll happily collect that frag. It was a clean headshot into Tabson, one of the more intimidating members of the Big Clan roster. Down spotting another, and he sticks around. I'm surprised he hasn't gone down, and that will justify it. Tizian hears the reload and just charges in.
I really like Citizen's Mac 10. It's very pretty. I haven't seen that one before. And Keto probably doesn't like Borup's pistol that he upgraded too much, so takes that away. But we still have Testis and we still have Cadian.
Oh.
We still have nades. Oh, a lot of nades. Not so many players, though. These two have to be very careful on reapproach. Utility lobbed it. Excuse me, hiccup. And Keto now just left to watch. What does he do with this? No kit on the CT side to hand, so what they do is going to be at a time limit to it. And doesn't seem to matter. Keto shots this one down, and it's big with 2 now.
So I was just eating my 3rd donut of the day.
Are these the day-old ones?
Yeah.
How are they faring?
Yeah, it's fine.
Not as nice, but
I'm using
fine.
the sugar to get me through. Just that last surge of sugar in the veins.
One more map and we're home.
Free.
Yeah.
So Heroic will just be saving right now. P250 in the hands of Tassus. Nico will be opting for that HE grenade. But if anything exciting happens this round, I would be very surprised.
Why is that, Chad? Is it because of the distinct lack of weaponry?
No, Lauren, it's because I just don't think that Heroic will win this round. It's got nothing to do with the guns. It's just a feeling
generally.
I have. Yeah, just a
Ah, he's got that very smart tactical insight. That's why he's here.
Yeah, no, I couldn't piece it together. So
No, well, you don't have to clarify.
intuition is kind of how I do things. Have you seen the television show Vikings?
Yes.
Yeah, so there's that weird person that they go and they lick their hand or whatever they do, and that's kind of what I
Lick
did.
their
I'm pretty
hands.
sure there's some licking of hands going on. I'm being honest. There's some weird
no.
Viking thing, but hold up a second.
Oh,
AK,
intuition
2
now?
kills.
Question mark.
I licked the wrong hand.
Get back to your donut. Borup has got the AK, but now with the bomb planted, things get a little bit trickier because the time's obviously against the CT side who don't have that kit to speed it up. I'm casting like it's Valorant. I have to explain basic things. However, I'm trying to fill time because this round's probably going to peter out because they'd like
Yeah,
to
sorry,
that
I
rifle.
haven't been very engaged.
No, it's absolutely
I'll
fine. He was licking
hang
his
out.
hand. Don't worry, mate.
This is not my hand, someone else's hand.
Oh, that's
You
not
were
right.
licking someone else's
Yeah,
hand?
the television show Vikings. I think they went to go see this person to like tell them the future of what, like, I think that was licking of a hand. I think it was the hand. I forget. It's been a while since I've watched that show.
Were they licking something specific, or the hand was the specific?
Well, the hand of the weird person that would tell them the future. I think that was like the trade.
Like the soothsayer.
Yeah, I'm going to look it up.
I think it's probably advisable. There was a really interesting tidbit about bad kings just throughout history. I was reading on
okay.
the internet, and one of them had this strategy where they would just demand you present the hand, the dead hand of the person you murdered. And
see.
he ended up having so many dead hands, they were used as currency for a while in his empire.
Wow, really not looking after
Lots
the
of-
economy.
Yeah, really just people's dead hands rotting in a big box, and he decided to make it money.
It's like horrible histories.
It is, and I was
Wow.
a big fan of the show. Recommend that one as well. They're trying to make history accessible to the kids. Now you kids don't read, so they've made a sketch show. It's worth checking out. Nade looks promising. I like the look of that one. Bonk! Tizian and Searson eliminated, and aggression delivered straight to the lobby. This looks very
can have
promising.
vents, mate.
Tizian stuck on that ladder, knife out. He will just fall back down. Stown sends him there. Tabson the only one with anything to say about this round, and it does seem like Stown has got the info on Tizian.
No one's even looking in Tabson's direction right now. They're all turtling up around the C4 that they've been able to drop down in that lobby position. So locking that down is the key here for Heroic in closing out round number 4, the first weapon round on the board. And they've been able to upgrade into 3 AK-47s. Down there with the M4A4. He would love to get his hands on one of those AKs as well.
Chad, have you ever accidentally taken your night pack when you're supposed to take your day pack of vitamin?
No. Did you do that?
No, me neither. Just wondering.
No,
You
no,
get a
no,
little
no. The
sleepy.
night pack will make you a bit tired.
No, thankfully I didn't take that. So
You never make
taking
that error.
my day vitamins at 7 p.m. Solid work, Alex.
Well,
Just adulting. At 8 p.m.
To
actually,
be
I've
fair,
just
I
taken
haven't
them.
even taken my multivitamins.
you're going to be
today.
really on point when you play some games of Counter-Strike tonight.
That's
I'll give you
true.
Oh,
that
that's
tip.
exciting.
All of my, what are they called? I'm about to call them narcolepsy. Narcolepsy, that's not it. Nootropics.
Yeah.
I've got nootropics in my...
narcolepsy tablets.
Yeah, my narcolepsy tablets. Got to watch.
So just quickly, getting back to the Viking stuff here.
Oh, don't. Don't.
As not much is known about the religious practices of the Vikings.
Are you basing this off a TV
Let
show rather
him
than fact?
talk.
Okay.
Those seen in the series are mostly fictional, and licking the hand of the seer came up as a sign of respect towards someone with contact with the gods. The gesture has also made way for a fan theory regarding... Anyway, that's too much.
Yeah,
but
that's way
it's
too
probably
Are you
just
reading
part of the
some fan
story.
fiction? I love
Let's
these
get
on
the,
like
let's get the
Wattpad or wherever
Anders
it is.
Freiberg fan fiction back out there
Oh,
again.
God.
We all love that one.
Is that still around anyway?
Probably.
Sure it does.
Sure you
Who
could
wrote
Google it.
that?
No, someone that was writing just erotic fiction, and,
And
then
they
someone
just
just find and
changed the
replaced
names.
the names
Oh, I need to find it.
to Anders and Freiberg.
Saved AK on Tabson here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That's going to be the key to round number 5 for Big, as it will just be a Deagle upgrade for Zentaras and Keto. You're going to have Tizian and Searson just down on those Glocks, not rocking with a lot here. But Tabson, oh, he's pretty hefty with this bad boy. Maybe he can find an opening kill or two and tip the scales of round number 5. Crossfire set up and established between Nico and Cadian. As I say that, of course, Cadian will move out of position and then back into it. And then maybe back out of it again. As main is smoked off, Molly is dropped on both sides. credit card is clear, and a cross they've been able to muster. That may have been heard from Nico right now, who would be getting the sound cues and some sound cues of his own delivered. Nade is great. Dunks on the head of Sirison. Lauren's found the fan fiction.
Oh, that's what's happening.
Yeah. Now, guys, we're not going to read it on air. It's not.
Safe for work.
Yeah. So, but you want to find it, just Google it, and you'll really enjoy it. Let me tell you that.
We could read some if it get. Honestly, I'd like Rush to read it. Very sensual, voice.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, you're right.
That was really
good, right?
Best delivered from Rush as
Well, maybe not best delivered from Rush because get everybody at home going, and we kind of want
That's
them to
what we
focus
want,
on
the
the Counter
excitement.
Strike here.
Gets the people
Oh, going. Come on, you don't want to hear about Anders
the first
Ress's
paragraph.
Anna
You could
Freiberg's
do the
hip
first
whispered
paragraph.
into his ear. I want you. You don't want that?
No, I don't. I know both of these people.
It's kind of hot. I mean,
Lauren, you know all the young lingos. I'm seeing a couple of Zoomers writing no tie. No
oh,
tea?
don't know that one.
Okay, don't know what that means.
Nope. Out of the loop. And out of the fire and into the also very hot area. Not the phrase I wanted, but we're going to go with it. As Keto, your last one alive.
Go in a pit of lava. I guess that's worse than
Yeah.
a fire.
That was hot as Freiberg's body was, curled up against...
Oh, Lauren, please.
Stop.
I need excitement.
Well, this is exciting. It's 3-3. The first two
It
matches
is, but that
16-14.
round wasn't exciting, Chad, and you know it wasn't.
Rush
So why are
hasn't-
you lying to me?
Rush hasn't adjusted it to say elimination game just yet.
That's true. That's what's holding us back right now.
Sorry, I was doing some light reading about Anders wrapping his arms around Freiberg's belly and all this kind of stuff.
Oh, you found it, have you?
Yeah. hoping to
Okay,
show
well,
it to you.
maybe we shouldn't have unleashed that on the internet. That is from about 5 years ago now.
It's a throwback.
I just remember having a couple of beverages in a Katowice hotel lobby,
Yeah.
and all of us discovering it at the same time and just doing like a table read, a live table
Oh,
read.
that's very exciting.
20
So
of
is
us.
this.
Yeah, hang on. Cadian's gone and fully committed. Nico
Great
dropping
molly.
that molly does force the fight, but Nico flashed and just gets his vision back in time to make it a double.
Yard control coming out early from Heroic here, so they're stamping their dominance on this side of the map, making sure that Big can't just control this area with ease. And Tessa's passive on the Org, it's working wonders. Xantaras and Keto remain. Have all their health to work with, even have utility, but a 5-on-2 situation without any map control right now. They've been denied ramp, they've been denied yard. Now they're just going to take their time, nice and slow here, seeing if they can find any damage to this CT-sided economy. However, Heroic, their bank balance has started to build already. You got
Time flies when you're having fun, and this is a very long round.
55 seconds remain. It is likely we see it go out for a little bit longer as Xantaras cracks open the head there. Can't convert. Bomb drop towards ramp, and now it's Keto's turn. How many jewels can you get, my friend? None. KDM finishes him off. That's going to be 4 on the board for Heroic now, and that's 4 on the trot. So things are starting to look good for the Danes here.
Timeout time. That's pretty much all I've got.
Yeah, well, they need to talk through their options right now, Alex, because as you can see,
I
they have
can't
money.
say the same thing again. Oh, it's a timeout. They're going to have to weigh up their options and see how they'll come into this one.
What about this one for you? Sirison currently 006.
Oh, thank you, Chad. Wonderful.
That's on the screen.
What does that
880.
entail?
That entails that the AWPer, the primary AWPer on the T side of Nuke, it's quite difficult to wield that AWP.
Has he had much money to be able to afford that yet?
No, not yet. But going forward into the next round, Lauren, I can tell you one thing. There'll be $3,400 coming into his bank
Already
balance, and that
does.
AWP will come out to play. So I know you really want to see it. You'll be seeing it in 1 round's time.
Okay. Waiting with bated breath. Back in. Tech is out. Little bit of armor on. Keto's there with that. Let's see what the plan is for the T's here. Obviously working with very little.
Okay, L-block smokes done quickly. But it's Top and Borup on top of the hut. He's not going to get too much done whatsoever. Taken out by Keto. Down trying to mop up the mess, but the kills fall for Big now as they find themselves in a 2-on-3 advantage.
Bye-bye, Keto. Good catch.
Ooh.
You dare repeat. That's enough of a distraction for Tessus to clean it up. So they're on the run. That was a big clan timeout into a top site push.
Nope.
007 for Searson as he does join the Secret Service.
There's been no plants in the last 5 rounds for Big. So if they can start getting the bomb down with the $3,400 loss bonus, they will be able to maintain a little bit more of a threatening buy. But if they keep getting denied access like they have been, if Heroic keep relatively clean sheets in these ones, Big are going to be finding themselves having to ask that question, what do we do with roughly 3.4 every single round? Sirison, though, it's time for him to get on the board, jumping on up, seeing if there's any aggression towards that red box, and Tizian is already taking control towards lower. No rotation coming in to deal with him just yet. Squeaky will be open to draw that. Still, no one taking the bait. Happy to let Tizian just chill out in the lower side. You're on your own. You don't have the bomb. Just sit in the vent. Have a good time. Check it out. Probably the most used vent system in the world, I'd say.
Other than that, on the ship of Among Us.
Oh, fancy some Among Us. Ooh. Fancy
Huge
a nade like
nade,
that,
yeah.
yeah. Who just posted that bad boy?
Must have been Nico. Could have even been.
Yo, Testis is going to go for it, I reckon.
You think? Uh-oh. Well, that's one way to start it. And the player who's lived in vent the entire time finally emerges. A little dusty, cobwebs. But, you know, he's out and about.
Nico's chasing, right? Down secret behind them now.
Not particularly quick enough to be able to hinder much unless there's a slowdown, which that is.
Oh, that's a really, really good spray. Everyone's hitting their
lovely
shots, Lauren. Heroic. Locking Big Clan out of another T round. Zantara's trying to change things just on the lip. It was a good chance, but now it gets significantly harder. And Searson, the only time we've seen him have any impact on this half so far, and it was a single kill with his AWP. Again, it's lost, and again, they're broken. That T-side AWP's just not working at all.
So that 3,400's come on through. There's been no plant, but the majority of the members of the Big Clan here do have enough to go for an AK buy again. This was Cadian dealing with this well, as he had Bow up covering off towards Decon. It meant that his eyes could be trained towards the door and the window side of things. And all in all, another clean round from Heroic. As the timeout from Big, number 2 already within the 9 rounds of play. Going into round number 10 here, the questions have been asked. Have they been answered? The coach, Toby, I'm sure will be weighing in with some feelings of his own right now. Still, 10 seconds remaining. No purchase coming through. Big really using all this time. I'm sure there'll be a partial investment knowing there's 3,400, and here it comes. It is late. They'll buy on through. P250s, Deagles, utility as well. So the wall smokes are working to get them territory, but after that, not finding much else. Towards Yard. Close smoke dropped. Squeaky blown open. Molotov in towards main. Setting up for a top piece here will be Big. Can they make any impact on the A side of things?
Let's find out. Borup seems quite unfussed until the Molotov comes in. That's a problem. Has to commit now. Does well. Doesn't get away, though. Searson's molly will spread well enough, but the hit from the pistols never really found its footing, and 1 by 1 they played in, leaving just Searson alive in a 1v3. And yeah, that's not going to be too much of a problem. Only 2 kills.
He can AWP again, so let's see if he can find any impact with this. There's a couple of options here. Go over towards Ramp, try and take the fight against Tessus, who has that AUG, or go over towards Yard, where we've seen Heroic already show a bunch of different faces. We've obviously seen that Yard aggression with 3 individuals pushing up, 1 close towards the red box, a couple of helpers over there fighting in between main and the Yard positions. We've also seen them being quite passive. Back towards main, having Nico come up through secret, crossfire with Cadian over towards that CT spawn side of things, and the AWP will be out. Cadian going towards ramp. Sirison, where are you taking yours, my friend? Looks like lobby. It's going to pick up through Squeaky. Tizian down the vent again, and actually Stound's been tagged by the AWP this time. Lots of damage early against Heroic.
Yes, this is a good chance to break the streak, and I'm talking 7 rounds in a row when I mentioned streak. Best start we've had in a while. None of it lethal, though. Tizian's the one to change things as he reveals his vent position. Cadian could be tested here. Nico to have a little look. Action towards the ramp.
Nice. Tizian keeping control of this, being a constant nuisance, and facilitating this pressure now towards the upper side of things. Bomb to be planted, I don't see anyone to hinder or slow this. Smoke's still up in place, and the way back in, well, they can go for this. Look at the money. They're
One-way time.
doing whatever they want, and you're right. Often a factor. It's not only Tessus who puts it down, but you never know.
Nico's a
Just getting
show-off,
flashed
though.
in.
He throws it from here. Doesn't underhand it. He's way cooler than that. Dunk, dunk, dunk.
Here comes the flash from Cadian.
All right.
Oh, it's hit Nico. They flubbed it. That's the round right there.
Yeah.
Decent damage with the kills, but all in all, Nico blocking the flash there that was meant to be setting them up from the heavens. Cadian and Nico will hold on to their guns. Money is fantastic on the heroic side of things, but a round for big. And they've been able to get Tizian down the Ven a couple of times. Not too many dramas in that regard, but actually finding impact off the back of that has been the issue. So a good round. They've finally broken that streak, and now who will respond? Will it be big with another one? 2 in a row? They need probably the 2 in the row, make it 3 to break this economy situation for Heroic. Whereas Big Clan, their money still teeters. 2,900 if they do lose this one. Residual cash will be enough to buy going forward. But they start to need some rounds. Heroic, 1 round away from winning the half. Cadian 4 with the yard control coming in again.
Did get touched by the molly, but
Oh!
the timing's horrible. Keepo.
Keepo in the chat. Lauren broken. Zentares pushing. Tessus is dead. So we can kind of stop talking about this round now. Zentares can keep winning this round now, and Stown with only an M4, he'll just hang out in the back of his Camino.
Yeah. All right, well, Tabson did a lot there. He actually drew the attention of Cadian with his opening kill. Cadian tried to swing out and see if he could find that trade, but he actually got caught by the late players of Big coming through the yard position. Once again, you can see Heroic buying. If they lose this one, they will be able to buy in the next, but that'll be it. And Big will already be up to 6 rounds at that point, and we're already at the business end. So if Heroic continue to lose in this fashion, they might find themselves going into the last round of regulation with absolutely nothing. Their loss bonus building, 2,400 at this point. Odds still favoring Heroic here, but starting to get dangerous now.
Yeah, there's a window of opportunity, I think. I think that's the best way we can phrase this. 2 now on the trot for Big. Now, we do need to see a little bit more of a closer. Keep in mind the other rounds that Big have were off the back of a pistol, so not quite as valued as the rifle round. So we have to take stock into, you know, the value of these rounds. Now, beyond that though, T-side very slow this time, maintaining great deals of utility as well.
Passive outside setup. Cadian responsible for the cross.
Tiny gap, this one. Different pace to this round. Sirisson's going to get a duel here if he wants it. Will smoke towards windows, well timed.
Terrible molly. Not going to achieve too much. Maybe, just maybe, Keto has a chance to find Cadian. They sweep through warehouse. This is with the bomb, bear in mind. So if he was to peek, he's actually chosen to drop and fully commit to the inner sight.
Time's a problem now. 30 seconds left. Where's the intention of Big? Is it a top split or is it a lower hit? If it's lower, they have to get past Nico.
I actually hate this pace from Big. We saw it with Spirit. We've seen it a little in this on Mirage. I really don't like the slowed down pace because it creates room for these sort of problems to occur. Nico pushes forward into this, loses life to Searson, and now Zentares actually does work quite nicely with the pressure towards ramp. He's not winning a clean fight though, so it's fighting time, and now Borup's there. 8 seconds. The bomb has to go down now or it's never going down. The molly short.
Oh my God.
The kill's good.
Tizian finding the double has put Big back into control of this round. They can lock down now, play the after plants down. Here's Keto's nade. And Katie gets bunked on by Searson. Okay, looking like 6. Big have found their footing on this T side. And it comes from Tizian. Into that site, double kill on the rotate. Does knock Keto off his perch, but there's more where that came from. Tizian from ramp, and he's only got the grenade.
Could just sit it here if he wants. We'll have to... Never mind. Sirison in the back. There it is. 6 on the board. An AWP kill for Sirison.
Inseparable, these two teams. You really cannot put a gap between them. There is no clear victor, no clear winner. How exhilarating.
I don't think it'll be a 16-14 again, if I'm going to be honest with everybody playing at home. No, I think that Heroic will win. With my 50% confidence that I put on this one before the game, and I'll be maintaining that 50% confidence. Let me tell you that much.
I think I went with Heroic.
I think it was only
like 65 or 70.
Oh no, there was a couple, right? Alex went with Big. Russia went big. I think Trace probably went with big as well.
Yeah. I honestly, it's been a very long series. Cadian trying to make things quicker. Goes for a look towards lobby and greeted by death. Keto's just waiting on the other side.
They had so much cash, and they've squandered, what now, 3 rounds in a row. Potentially 4 now as another opening has been given away. And Bigger grabbing control of this game. So what was looking good has now fallen off for Heroic here. To think about, this was a 7-3 scoreline. They had a 7-round streak, and now they haven't won a single round. They haven't even won the half yet here on the CT side, so hopefully they haven't taken their foot off the gas completely, but towards top site we go.
Hello, Gap. My name's Stown. Pleased to meet you. He gets them both.
Down the vent they go.
Vent again. Tessus is ready this time, though, and he's going to completely solidify the round. 8-6.
They managed to get the AWP for Cadian, so he'll be able to get that one for free. Stown will be able to buy himself, and Tessus can purchase back on in. So as we move into the final round here of the first half, round number 15, Heroic are looking to post 9-6, whereas Big, they would love an 8-7 on the half here. Their money's good too. AKs for everybody. Sirison on that AWP still. Utility, pretty good. Kintara's just missing a Molotov and a flash. Otherwise, can't make any complaints. And on the Heroic side of things, they got 3 kits, all the nades they need, and we're ready for the brawl of the final round of play. Good nade there, chunking down Tizian, 35 damage done. Fight towards Yard is where the action will be. Keto leading the charge, and Tars as well. Flash over towards the smoke.
Oh, Keto quick as anything. Nico though, what? Just slid into that second kill. Can't convert on the third, so Keto stays alive, and Cadian feels so much pressure now.
Can't rescope either.
No, but at least he has Tessus with him. Timing, spots one. Finally gets the time to go back in here. But Keto's still alive. Sirson, where are you in all of this? Ramp. Guess he gets him a kill.
Cadian's heard both now. No, Sirson was ramp and heard the flash towards Yard. He's actually faking the vent dive. But going to that lower site would have been the right play. This is delaying some time here for Keto's descent. He has the bomb, but only 2 points of health. And Sirison's actually had to jump into the window room to help him get across here. So worried about Secret. They're double clearing the vents now. Sirison sees nothing. The rotation comes down, and now Cadian has an opportunity here to get in the back lines.
Yeah, this first frag is everything. Still knife out, spots the foot, now going for the frag. And he does successfully find it. The last has got the bomb planter. Incendiary to isolate. Ooh, confirms he's pushing. The door, wall banger ball, Cadian pushing on that reload. Just a reaction test at that point, and he will pass. And so we get the 9. Diffuse confirming it. Heroic here on the third map of the series, an elimination game. 9 rounds posted.
Rising out the ashes, coming from the ether. All I hear is static. Breathe a little deeper. Fallen, broken, a million light years away from home. My eyes opened, and now I've come to claim life. Oh, never let it go. These wings carry me. Live this fantasy. Running through the fire, fire. Gonna let it burn. I am the Messiah. Gonna let it burn. Running through the fire, fire. they see me shining, calling me a goddess. Thunder and the lightning. I'm falling, I'm faster, making my way back. I'm close to home. I'm fighting harder because I've come to claim my throne. Never letting go. These wings carry me. Live this fantasy. Burning through the fire, fire. Gonna let it burn. I am the Messiah. Gonna let it burn. I'm running through the fire. Gonna let it burn. I am the Messiah. And I live this fantasy. Go to hell and back just to feel the fire. We gon' turn up
9-6 on Nuke, third map, final map, elimination game. It's all to play for still as we venture into our second half. Big Clan, it's a late night over in Berlin. The same can be said for Copenhagen. It's gone all the way.
That it certainly has, and we are looking at a 9-6 though. If it was any closer, I would start having flashbacks and considerations of the previous map, but the fizzle at the very end from Big looks quite good for Heroic. However, let's see how this starts. Already Tizian gonna find Borup, so things might be on the road to recovery unless Cadian can maybe convert too.
He's got another fight on his hands at least. The flash is good. Sirison cannot convert. At least he knows where Cadian is. In the meanwhile, Heroic, they're on the lower side. They have to deal with Cadian right now, Big. Otherwise, they're going to waste too much time. And this is the kit. This is the kit. It's being delayed. There's a good 5 seconds off the clock. And now Nico, Tassis, and Stown get to set up this post plant.
Yeah, it's nice actually. I like what they're doing here. Nico can swing open the doors and contest after the initial contact.
There's a smoke in play here on
Or go
Sirison.
and decon, yeah. So if they're getting the smoke down and defusing is a big step, and Nico, the one to stop it. Good shot. First one found. Smoke needs to be deployed. Kito's found another. All onto Testis, but the defuse and the kit
No time for this.
being utilized perfectly. And he's perfectly covered by that bomb. So Big Clan, successful pistol round to start us off. Let's not forget that it was, of course, a T-pistol win for Big Clan as well. Converting off of the start of that. 3 rounds as always. They did the same on Vertigo.
Oh, look at this. Mac 10's coming straight out here with Kevlar. Oh, Burup's upgraded into the head armor from the Kevlar. This might just be a fast top kind of play or just a secret cross. Let's see how many smokes come out. So far, it's only the 2. One for Nico, one for Katie. And there's a Molotov and a nade. This could just be fast top. Nade open squeaky, smoke main, Molly behind the vent.
Yeah, let's see if they do stick the landing though. No, it's fast ramp. Now Zentara's gonna get the first. Thinks better of sticking around too long. Gets the nade, hits it. Decent work. It slowed the hit for now, but it hasn't completely stopped it.
Got the Famus and a smoke and a Molotov to work with here, but couldn't get the sight control.
Yeah, that was a good chance. Oh, and good timing. Tamsin's played that to perfection. It's only Nico.
He's ready for this too. Or he was. Hearing all these footsteps, Nico. 1v4, lower sight, bomb down. Doesn't seem like there's too much hope in this one here for him. Would be absolutely massive. He's just waiting to see if he can find anybody lingering. We can see right now on the radar that Keto's pushing down Secret to close off that angle. Tapson ready at the door. Tizian's pushed into the window side, so he gets a chance here. Will he clear his corners? He will. Tizian will get the kill. And Big will get the round here. 9-8 in favor of Heroic. They will now have to take a partial investment again. You can see here the money situation they're currently working with. They could go for the buy if they want, and it wouldn't surprise me with Heroic. They go for some interesting gun rounds after all. Could get Galil's up, and AK-47 or 2 could be in the mix, and they could make this one interesting. But it will just be, once again, a half buy. So keeping their money around that 1.5, 2K mark. Tech-9's P250s, and this time it might be the top aggression. 3 players towards Hut, 1 towards Squeaky, and Cadian throwing some flashes, and the bomb's down. This one might be quick.
Yeah, it looks like this one's going to be wrapped up nice and quickly. No problems here, no harms, no fouls. Nico Bit of damage now. Maybe there's a little chance of
Oh,
some
can he plant?
business.
Run,
Let's see if he can
Gideon,
get that
run.
bomb planted. Extra cash in the pocket would always be delightful for Heroic. Oh, I think Grand Player. Yeah, Xantares finds him first.
So 9-9, all tied up here at the MCG. That's the Melbourne Cricket Ground.
So it's been the same throughout this entire series.
Pretty much.
Every single half of every single map has been around the 8-7 margin or thereabouts.
Mm-hmm.
If not, it's been equalized quickly in the half. These guys are very inseparable. And this is an elimination game. Intensity off the charts.
2 AWPs in play, one for Katie and one for Sirison, so the AWPers have what they need going into the first gun round. Sirison's actually over towards ramp with it, so interestingly, I don't want to use him towards yard to go for any fights. Katie in the lobby seeing if he can find anybody pushing hut or squeaky door. Nico doing the standard play towards yard. He's now behind the red box as these 2 smokes land. He will have to deal with, on the other side of things, Xantares, who's rotated down secret. This could be a Xantares kill every day of the week.
Should be, and is. Nico loses his head. The
Okay,
first one back. Is that a little boosty?
Yeah, they're just going to get up on top of the red to see if they can find anybody, but it's going to be difficult. You can see that Tabson's tucked in towards warehouse. Timing on this smoke for Katie and could be in trouble here as this fades.
Let's see if he comes out the victor of that one. Stown's also in a decent enough position. Quite a slow one here.
Yeah, it's a lot of good positions from Heroic in the sense of having to win a duel now. And yeah, as always, this angle pays dividends. Looks like 10 for Big Clan.
Oh, up the vent. Cadian scoped in. He's not going to catch this. Xantares, big frag there, and then Tizian eventually taking down Stown. So upgrading to the AK-47, you'll have Tabson and Tizian doing exactly that. Keto needs to be dropped across the gun. He's going to find himself an M4A4 from Mr. Xantares. And the buy is looking great on the side of Big. So this is 4 on the trot here to kick off the second half from the German squad. And Tabson was instrumental in that one. Not only did he get these 2 kills, also he linked up with that kill for Xantares, dropping the molly down, making Nico have to go a little bit quicker on his secret cross. Another partial buy from Heroic here. Tech9s again. Smokes again. Haven't found too much success. Only 1 plant so far.
Yeah, sadly, Cadian's attempt was a little ambitious when he went for the run for it.
Brave boy.
Tizian, nice timing on this. They might play ahead of it, but he should be... Oh, he got a little caught up there. Now the rifle falls across. Nico, hello. You got an AK.
2v1.
Exactly. There we go. Switches her out. Spins in. Fresh mag. No problem for Sirison.
Did Tizian get a player in main then, Rush? Was there 2 kills as Tizian peered out from that bomb box? Did he kill a guy main at the same time?
To me, it looked like the side guy killed everyone. I'm not actually 100% sure. There's a lot of hectic stuff going on there.
Maybe we'll get a replay of this. So yeah, there is a player main. So he gets a double here. Tizian actually killed Cadian by accident, aiming at Stown, I believe. So that was a nice double there from Tizian to get, and then Tabson mopping things up and Sirison closing it down.
So, just briefly, I know we don't normally do this. Would we trust Rush with a gun round?
With a gun round?
Yeah.
Gun round?
Yeah, right now. Rush, give it to us.
Sierson pushing up a little bit. It's a good play to make. He does have backup as well. Oh, he did lose his teammate as well, and Sierson lost a lot of HP, so that's not really what you want to see. There is some outside control going on here from Nico, but also coming up this vent, needs to be careful. I'm not sure if the door's blown out. Looks like it is. No speculative shots, but Nico outside does get 1. He's looking for Tizian too, but I don't think he's going to get him quite yet. Sierson is patrolling outside, and it looks like they want to focus outside a little bit, try and take down Nico, and then focus elsewhere. But Nico played nice and passive behind this little whatever you call it. But I think that's the end for him, and that leaves it on a 3v3. Oh, this could be everything. If Tizian could just get 1 here, it would help him so much, but it looks like they're going to move on towards ramp, and that's where the big green, or not really green, but it's a big AWP, gets 1. That's monumental. Tizian, I believe, is planning on dropping down. Hasn't done so yet. They have no one on the lower side apart from Keto. Could take window control. Tizian still not coming down, and this could get a bit dicey now. The bomb is down. Cadian, no AWP in hand, though, and that is the weapon. If he had that and he was playing ramp, I don't think they'd have a look in this round, honestly. but just stalling out here, looking for words to say. This is the hard part of casting. Constantly finding words to say, just saying anything so it sounds like I'm actually talking about it. But this is very, very influential. If Hero can win this, they might be able to turn the tide of the entire game. Stown fluffs it. Cadian, a 1v3 on the cards, takes down one. Looking for more. Oh, the shot's not looking clean at all. Oh, it's not looking too good for Cadian, but the defuse coming in. The time is low. Has he got it? Has he got it? Oh, he's got it. Oh, my goodness.
Thank you.
That was very
much.
good.
Honestly,
Thanks.
I think you're really coming on leaps and bounds. I think all of this listening to commentaries actually led to you becoming a bit of a commentator.
Wait, you didn't listen before, Rush?
I always
All those
listen.
years of our
Always
friendship?
listen.
I always
He's
listen.
always listening.
He's always listening.
Wazowski, always watching.
Yeah, this was a bit of a fluff here from Cadian over towards the window. It feels like with the low HP from Tizian going into that duel, if Cadian had made that a winnable one-on-one. However, another round slipping as it is 6 on the trot now for Big. They've taken the lead in a commanding one. Guns will be back on out. AWP for Cadian. AKs for the other 4. Big, their money hasn't swelled out of control, but they definitely have enough of a bank to work with. Cadian needing to find an opening here. Has 17 kills to his name. It looks like the L-block smokes will be coming on through.
Going secret?
Yeah, he's going to be popping his head up again momentarily. That's a great nade coming in from Sirius, and they're dunking a lot of damage towards Yard as they take warehouse control. Cadian needs to keep his eyes on this position.
Very aware of the possibility. And patience is going to be the play between these two. Flash to set up the others. Citizen's still fine.
Yeah, this tight angle is going to be overlooked, most likely. Oh, Cadian. See you later, my friend. Seriously going to collapse.
Was that a collapse?
Must have been.
They were close to each other for sure. Cadian now forced to try and make some room, make a play, but Xantares, as soon as that happened, fell back, played it safe. And these T's looking for opportunities, finding very few until then. Cadian, Tessa, Stown, all combined with picks.
What the
Fudgesicles.
What is going on, Dan? 5v3 turns into a 3v2, just like that. Everyone wins their aim duels. Tizian is going to clutch up, perhaps. A 1 versus 1 now as he tries a Hail Mary spray. Tessus is on the descent. He can use the vents to cut this rotation off.
Should molly it here on his way through. That's going to give him enough time to plant the bomb. Oh, he's actually waiting. Tizian's too low to drop into that. Tessus not aware of that HP in play. Has a molly and a flash of his own to work with and goes in late to that molly, so the chase is on.
Oh, that's really nice damage. He can chase that now. Flash isn't going to catch him. Neither is Tessus. Oh, that looks perfect. Now he can close the doors.
It's going to spread.
Is
A
this?
spread. He could very well get caught out here, but he's holding. He's found a safe haven.
God.
Unbelievable scenes. It pays off and heroic. Saved by Tessus. Not for the first time and not for the last either.
Wow, 10 on the board now for Heroic. They finally hit double digits. They have to drop guns across to make this buy work, and maybe some MAC-10s or Galils coming out. This was the collat. Oh, they lined up perfectly there as Sirius had moved into that. That was in transition. And then the 3 that fell after that, Stown, Tessus, and Cadian all being gifted a kill. Tizian did his absolute best to make sure that round wasn't lost after a huge number advantage in the early stages. But his molly was just a little bit shy. I cannot believe the balls on Tessus just to stand there and not panic. Well, they can get up.
Wins him the round.
I can't believe they have 4 AKs.
They had 4 AKs, now they've got 2. Cadian, Borup left after Big Clan win this round in the opening 3 seconds.
That was quick stuff.
Yeah.
Water falling over the top of Silo there. Seriously could take those kills any day of the week.
That's a little ambitious, isn't it? Okay, maybe not. Ambition, I guess, has to create opportunity.
He wants one of these AKs, but they've both dropped down to the depths below him here. So sound cue's being made.
There we go.
Eventually gets himself one of these. And a round that looks like it was done and dusted in the early stages. Heroic, they want to see if they can have a little bit of a look in here.
Yeah, they certainly do. And someone did say that, Rush, you are copying Harry is what they come up with. Just maybe consider that. You know, Cadian and Borup considering their options.
Boosting on Hut right now. The timing on this for Borup coming through could be a lot. If he peers up, or Cadian peers up towards the ladder. Yeah, they can now.
Yeah, now they know what's happened. Now they get an idea. And now Cadian's got a 1v2. Searson with the AWP and Xantares roaming. He's been down by Secret.
Oh, the timing.
Around and
Oh!
just gets away. 35 seconds. Xantares patrols towards Hell. And again, opportunity brewing and knocking Cadian. But now 23 seconds. He's gone the slightly further way around. And they've heard this, and they respond instantaneously. Towards ramp they go. Cadian makes noise on the door. Might be curious that he shut it too, but for now, they flash in and they start going. The tag's not enough as Syrison is quick to the trigger. And another one on the board for Big.
Yeah, money's a problem now for Heroic. They're going to get 2,900, but the plant coming on through means that you should be able to buy. A lucky 13. Well done there, MC. You're going to get a gold star.
Oh, that's a gold star
That's
moment.
definitely a gold star right there. So as you can see here, I think it was just 3,800 in Nico's hands. And look at this. There's no flashes to push back Syrison. Just easy as you like. Able to pick up 2 big kills and then finishing things off here towards that lower side. Lovely shot there onto Cadian. As we take a look in around number 24, Nico with that 3,800. Does he need utility or can he just get the AK? Waiting for the orders from the boss and it will just be the AK. So he's been let off the hook here today. As on the other side of things, Keto will just have that FAMAS, but everyone else fully bought on in. The fuse kits, there's 3 of them to work with. Do Heroic have anything else to say in this one? They lose this, 3,400 coming on through. Plant will be essential so they can stay very, very deadly. We're on board with Nico right now, and he's got tabseN on the other side of things. In the meantime, Cadian finding a bit of a freebie onto Tizian, and that kill is a big opening right now. We've seen this before from Heroic. They like to hide out here behind the T-red box, back to back. If there's any inquisitive CTs who jiggle or go for flashes or for info, Heroic players will just keep their heads down. And then after it's been cleared, Gallivant late through the yard position. So tabseN, he sees nothing, right? Look at this. Oh, look, no one's home. Nothing yard, guys. You know, get ready for top. And now as the top fake gets sold, look at this. They're making noise. They're crossing the secret. tabseN hears it, sure. Oh, that's the bomb.
Yeah, tabseN could have very well won the round had he found the double, but Nico recovers the bomb in time. So this descent lower is not in vain. Zantares poised for a fight, and he does get it. It's down, gone. CSN holding this hut lurk from Cadian, and he's expecting it. And he finds it. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. Now, Nico coming from yard into Keto's aim.
Oh.
Looks like Big Clan are poised to collect themselves another round. Oh, Tessus gets the timing, but Keto adjusts in time. It's 14. It's getting problematic. This could very well be where we wave goodbye to Heroic. They've only got 3,600 on the low end, 38 at the high. It's not going to be the perfect buy, but this is where they choose to pool their resources.
So right now the money isn't great for Heroic. They're working with under 4K. Do they want to go for a partial and give up round 15, or do they want to all in? Well, the all in, that's the call that's been made. They lose this, they don't get a plant. That's basically the game.
All right, well, we know the outliers. We know what they're meant to do. We know what they have to try and do. Win the round, or at the very least, handful of kills. Bomb plant, quick play is going to open up a chance for it. Nico and Cadian. Good start, but tabseN's keeping control of this. It hasn't spiraled just yet, but look how quick Zantares is to this. He's been lurking in secret for some time, makes his appearance, denies the plant for now. As Borup and Stown get left to do it all, the 2 of them against the 3.
Well, they picked up the bomb at least, so they can start playing out this mid-round, but Syrison from lobby means they can't escape, and tabseN just picking from the heavens. Look at this, easy as you like. Zantares finishes off Borup through the smoke, and that's 15 on the board. Once again, no plant. Under 4K mark for Heroic, going into round 26. Looks like they might be done and dusted here as Big. They've lost the last 2 best-of-3s in a row to that of Heroic, and before that, they actually beat them in the DreamHack Summer Open Grand Final. So Big here, poised. 1 round away, Heroic will take the timeout, and the winner of this will survive. They will go forward to the lower bracket final, where they will play the loser of FaZe Clan versus OG. That will be going down tomorrow. Also on the other side of things, we will have Vitality Complexity, and the loser of that, they will be playing against Fnatic, who beat G2 earlier in the day. Well, let's focus up here as the timeout is almost done with. You can see Stown having a rough go of it. 7 assists, 10 kills, 20 deaths, the most deaths in the server. And normally with Stown, we see him performing quite well. So a little bit of an anomaly of a performance here from the youngster, or the fragster, bit of a throwback for those of you playing at home. Now look at the disparity in the buy here. You can see the equipment value 16.6K for the Heroic guys, and on the other side of things 28 being invested on the big side. AWP, rifles, utility versus the Galils, and Borup on that UMP. So clear favorite, at least from the weaponry department, going into this final round of play. And it looks like a top execute is being set up. A bit of a Hail Mary approach here into the last round. Throw everything at them, including the kitchen sink. Heroic, what can you give us?
Got to do something. Now or never, make it count. This is the utility they have and a couple of flashes. They do manage to catch 3 of the CTs. Stown succeeds against Tabson, but no, Siriuson's holding them back by ramp. The bomb's dropped loose. Sirison unaware though, once pushed up closer, couldn't adjust in time and bore up Cadian to try and save Heroic.
Oh, it's a good start, but at what cost? He's down to 55.
Cadian's not ready for this,
that's
surely.
what I'm thinking. I mean, he's
Oh!
catching the frag. Here we go, Zantares to clutch. And Borup's holding this push, so ready for it. It's lovely stuff. Heroic live to fight once more.
And the money's low for Big as well.
Yeah, funny that. Jeez, tight game on the cards
Very
here.
well be overtime here.
I think the Big just have to take, well, I guess with the loss bonus, maybe they have to take the double, but surprising that they're able to pull off that top execute. It was a 2-on-3 situation for a while there. I think slipping the net there, Cadian past Sirison and actually being able to pick up the AWP. There was a lot of threats that they had to get past, and they passed with flying colors. So 1900 will be the loss bonus in the next round. And that's not enough for Keto to buy. He's invested a lot of money here, and so is Sirison. So maybe it's just 2 partials back-to-back. Close up tabs, and he could play spoiler here.
Has he seen the bomb then on that player? Yeah, he definitely has.
How is he seeing so much? What? Absolutely wild scenes. He's picked up the AK. He's found a second. This is an eco.
Tabson, you're not meant to win these. You're meant
to the
have a
scout.
tag, and now Sirison surely sees so much of this and damage again. Cadian and Stown are low. Oh, that's a little needlessly wide on the peak there. There's
Still
now
winnable
3
right
left.
now.
It absolutely is. Tizian's going to try and get ratty with the positioning. And I wonder if they could do the same towards lower. Obviously, it's not going to be ideal. They can't just take head-to-head fights. It's not how this works. If Tizian can truly rat this out, this could be another pickup of a kill here.
I don't think he's going to be anticipating someone coming from above him. Don't know if Stown's planning on actually investigating the lobby from above. But it could be, considering Cadian coming this way, yeah. Okay. A chance he's a double dink here. Gets it. 2 kills remain. Zantares has actually found the headshot necessary. That was the bomb. Stown's low as well. 1 deagle bullet could seal the deal here and knock Heroic out of the competition. Zantares knows what's on the line here. An unarmored deagle to save the day. Stown so low. And he's gone. Big clan. They've done it. Not overtime this time. Berlin International Gaming keep their head above water.